Yes, we are constantly exhorted to listen to the experts and only trust the people who are the credentialed, accredited scientists working in the field, unless they disagree with the alarmist narrative, in which case they must be ridden out of the history books, airbrushed out of the picture, Stalin, Soviet Russia style. And that is exactly what has happened with the dozens of scientists, prominent researchers in relevant fields who are stepping up to contradict the alarmist narratives that are being put forth right now. And in order to understand that these are not fringe lunatic quacks, these are accredited, credentialed, awarded, respected experts in their field, and all of the other things that we are always told to bow down before, these are those types of people. And in order to document that, I will put on the record a couple of great articles from off-guardian.org that I hope everyone has in their info arsenal. One is called 12 Experts Questioning the Coronavirus Panic, and the follow-up is called 10 More Experts Criticizing the Coronavirus Panic. And this involves scientists and researchers like Dr. Sucharit Bhakdi, a specialist in microbiology who is a professor at the Johannes Gutenberg University in Mainz and head of the Institute for Medical Microbiology and Hygiene, one of the most cited research scientists in German history. You have Dr. Wolfgang Wodarg, German physician specializing in pulmonology, politician, and former chairman of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe, and incidentally, the person I've cited on many occasions as one of the people blowing the whistle on the swine flu pandemic scam of 2009. Dr. Joel Kedner, professor of community health sciences and surgery at Manitoba University, former chief public health officer for the entire province of Manitoba. Dr. John Ioannidis, who my listeners will be familiar with from the Crisis of Science, professor of medicine, of health research and policy, and of biomedical data science at Stanford. You have Dr. Yoram Lass, an Israeli physician, politician, and former director general of the Israeli Health Ministry. Pietro Vernazza, Swiss physician specializing in infectious diseases at the Cantonal Hospital St. Gallen and professor of health policy. Frank Ulrich Montgomery, German radiologist, former president of the German Medical Association and deputy chairman of the World Medical Association. I could go on and on and on and on, as I'm sure you get the picture. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of very prominent people who are speaking out against the panic that is being fomented on the back of the dodgy numbers and questionable science that is this pandemic panic. And while we're throwing names and important perspectives into this mix, I will point people also to the excellent series of videos, Perspectives on the Pandemic, that is being produced by Journeyman Pictures right now, featuring Dr. John Ioannidis, Knut Witkowski, and most recently Dr. David L. Katz, talking about different ways that the mainstream science that has been pushed, at any rate, on the back of this panic is demonstrably wrong, and demonstrably dangerously wrong.